There's no way that y'all would think 100 of me versus one gorilla that I would lose. That I would lose to one gorilla. There's no way. I think I could do it. If there's 100 of me, I think I could do it. The fucking gorilla doesn't stand a chance. I don't know why you guys are voting on the gorilla. Hello. Hi Vanpour, hello Degenerate, hello Cookie Otter, how are you guys? Happy Thursday, it's already Thursday. I was stream yesterday, and then I got very tired, and I took like 2 midday naps, and then I was like, oh, I guess I'm not streaming after all. And then I started playing Final Fantasy, so you know how that story goes. But yeah, you guys are well. Today we're just finishing what we started on Tuesday, which is whatever this was. I don't know what I was on Tuesday. I think I had a little bit of excess energy from like not streaming for a long time, so I kind of went ham. No matter what, Funky, I believe you can beat the gorilla. Thank you. One person believes in me. Cookie Otter, I appreciate it. Good. Haven't seen you in a long while. Yeah, I kind of took a break after my anniversary karaoke stream. I mostly was just spending a lot of time with my friends, playing games, and working on commissions. But I had the hankering for streaming finally after the 3rd week, and I was like, okay, I'll stream, I guess. So I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things with drawing and stuff. I know, it's like finals, right? Past finals, maybe? For people in Canada, at least. I think in America, there's still a lot of universities in finals week right now. I hope that you guys in university are getting through it. Good luck. Sending you what remaining brain cells I have left rotating in my head to help you out. Draw the last Funky left. The last Funky after the gorilla fight. You think it would take 99 Funkies to die for us to win? The stream was a treat, yeah, a little treat for you and me both. I finished drawing the last suggested Funkies from Tuesday. One of which being a gorilla, Mr. Winston Overwatch. I feel like it's kinda reductive though to like just call him like a monkey. Cause he's like sentient. Well, actually they're all sentient, aren't they? But he can speak. He's like a highly intelligent monkey. Should I still call him a monkey then? Or is that like rude? I'm not caught up on the Overwatch lore, I don't know if it's rude to call him a monkey still. Any nowheres about Winston Overwatch. I love Gudetama Funky. Yeah, the Gudetama Funky's cute. I don't know if it can do anything against a gorilla. But it's there, it's chillin'. Okay, I need to find reference image for Winston. Wait, I might just... Hold on. We need some magic. Create new from clipboard. And let me move my navigator back up here. Ooh, need to readjust the size. Okay. I think that looks okay on stream. 100 Funkies versus, did somebody say peanut butter? I need to stream Overwatch 2 more. I feel like it's one of those games that I low-key can't because I kind of get tilted when I play. And I don't want to look mean when I stream. But they just came out with Stadium. I was talking about it last stream, and I'm really enjoying it. Like, I like the, I guess, it's kind of a longer game mode, because you have to win at least 3 for your team to win the circuit, I guess. But if your, like, teams are both pretty good, and one isn't just dominating the other, those games can take, like, up to, like, half an hour or more. You get sweaty with them. I think Overwatch lore ended like 4 to 5 years ago, and now it's just an echo chamber. I really hope, though, that they like try to revive it in some way, because I wasn't really a fan of Overwatch during Overwatch 1 when they used to like release all those like shorts and stuff, and it was looking like they were gonna do some sort of campaign mode for Overwatch 2. I mean, of course, now we know that they totally just scrapped it. But I don't know, I hope now that the game has some like renewed interest in it, that they like come back to the idea, because they know that people actually like want it. And I'm pretty sure they still have like a lot of leftover assets and stuff from when they were still like going with the idea, so it's not as if they're like starting from absolutely nothing. The comics, I guess, are there too, but I don't read the comics. I've only read like a few short ones. Can you draw me fighting with you as your only believer against a gorilla, winning in a fantasy anime style epic battle? Actually, I was gonna draw the funkies that I've collected here today. I need to get rid of the dog. The dog isn't a funky, the dog is just a dog. I was gonna draw all of them together in like a shonen battle manga kind of cover once they were all together. Hold on, let me move the dog to a different layer so it doesn't totally get lost. Delete my cut feature. Cut. Let's put it somewhere else. There. Doggo can be safe. Can you draw Griffith and Guts kissing? Hello, Tofty boy. I did say I wanted to draw Yowie. Could. Maybe once I'm done drawing Winston Overwatch, or me as Winston Overwatch, I can draw some Yowie for you. I'm always down for that. I don't know, Marvel Rivals kind of stole their homework and got an A+. I kind of have a feeling, though, that, like, it's gonna get to the point, though, where it's, like, Marvel Rivals just goes too fast, and it's gonna, like, crash and burn. Like, I'm a little bit scared that it's gonna get to that point, because they said that they wanted to release how many new heroes every season? Was it 2? Like 2 heroes? 2 or more? Or was it 4 heroes? Because I know for the not Final Fantasy. See, I'm so fucking brain out of Final Fantasy. For the Fantastic Four heroes, they did 4 in that season, right? 2 before mid-season, then 2 after. I don't know if they're gonna keep up with that, but it's like, it's gonna get to the point where it's like balancing is hard, right? Because I feel like because NetEase, they're the company that makes Marvel Rivals, right? They're usually like the gacha game guy, right? They did Identity V and a bunch of other like popular mobile games, and I'm kind of getting the feeling that they might go that route with Marvel Rivals in a way. And I'm like, are they just gonna just keep releasing new characters all the time, like a gacha game? But then for like a battle shooter where you're actually like fighting against people, it's gonna be like, I don't know, it's gonna be tough. Make sure all the kits are unique, you know, and you keep it interesting and everything's balanced. That's just my fear. I don't know. The game hasn't been out for a year yet, so we'll see how it goes after. But I haven't really been playing a lot of it in the past bit. Like, I haven't tried out Human Torch yet, or, The Thing. But they look fun. Depends on if 100 Funkies can dig a large enough hole to trap the gorilla, I suppose. So you think the only way, serious, also hello, that I can win against the gorilla is if we are strategic about it and trap it? You don't think we can just brute force beat the shit out of it? Because I think if there's 100 of us, we can maybe overpower it, right? Do you not have faith in me? Do you not have faith in 100 of me? I think I could do it. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of skin and bones. I haven't been going to the gym. So I'm not at peak physical performance. But you know, sometimes with like sheer numbers, I feel like you can overwhelm anything. Like if you imagine like all of those like, I don't know, like zombie movies or like games, and it's like they're all rushing towards you or rushing towards the characters. They eventually like get overwhelmed just because there's like too many, right? So if like we all we all run at the gorilla at once, we will win. I mean, there's probably going to be like some casualties, like maybe the first couple funkies will go down, but I think like, you know, once the numbers start getting up and more of us like join the fray, we could do it, right? I don't know. And please draw me to and put me in the battle with you. I believe in your skills in drawing battles. Okay, I'll draw you, I'll draw some viewers on the cover. So you guys can also feel like you're part of the Funkyverse lore. Hello Mara, how are you? OMG, meow 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 meow. Meow 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 to you. How are you? I haven't even played it really, so I don't know. I just play CS, and CS never dies. All I know is crazy dies. The Emma Frost character, right? Dude, her model is insane. When I saw the preview, I was like, there's no way. You know, maybe I'll join back just for that, just for her. She already has like a pretty hot skin too, right? It's got like some side boob in it. Could start playing. Could start streaming Marvel Rivals again. Like, even though I say I want to stream it and I want to play it, I feel like those games for me are only like super enjoyable when I have like friends to play it with. Otherwise, the randoms give me a headache, or they get mad at me, or I get mad at them, and then it's just not fun for anyone. Especially like ranked. I don't think I could play ranked on my own. Like solo queuing rank in any game these days is just painful. You can draw me as an otter warrior with silvery armor with a red and blue tattered cloth cape wielding a cool ass sword with 100 million aura. That's a big request, Cookie Otter. You sure you're not trying to be the protagonist? Funky Doodle stream. Hello Onion, how are you? Yeah, I'm just finishing up what we started last stream. So doing Funky Winston. I guess Funky Winston could wear my character's classes instead. I mean, these aren't really my glasses. They're just an asset that I like to use, but like, I feel like maybe I should redraw the glasses so they look like glasses that my character is wearing right now, right? That would make more sense. Let's see. A bit more rounded lens instead of Winston's rectangular ones. One gorilla versus the indomitable Funkyghost spirit. Like, how did that thing even start? Like the whole 100 people versus one gorilla debate? Because I just started seeing it like everywhere, maybe like 3 days ago. Was it on like Twitter or like TikTok that it started? I don't think Chris is here, my mod, but he once like asked me and a bunch of like our other friends how many like 5th graders that we think we could like fight reasonably before going down. I don't remember what the exact like question he like asked us was, but like that reminds me of the gorilla question. Personally, if it's 5th graders, I think I could reasonably fight maybe like 10 5th graders. For legal reasons, this is entirely speculation and a joke. I do not intend to engage in battle with any school-aged children. If I manage to do that, I'll incorporate you in one of my D&D campaigns. I do D&D campaigns. I think that... I mean, I say it's new lore, but I feel like you're very much like a fantasy D&D guy. Because you used to like Dramal, right? I think that makes sense. It's not that surprising, in my opinion. I mean, because usually people who like fantasy like D&D as well, right? At this time of day, at this time of year, localized entirely within YouTube. I haven't felt hunger since the funky fried rice of 25. I'm happy. I could feed a village with all that fried rice. I like don't know what the hell this headpiece is supposed to like look like. What even is this? This like helmet thing. I don't know, Twitter? Twitter is the usual social petri dish. Probably somewhere on Twitter. Twitter always has like the weirdest like debates though. I like tried to get off Twitter, start using like Blue Sky more, but I feel like I just can't stop using Twitter no matter what I do. I feel like I'm just trapped in it because everyone uses it still. And like if I'm not on Twitter, then I'm like low-key out of the loop with everything, right? Just can never die no matter what. Okay. I feel like Funky Winston has the wings on the helmet, right? Because it's like, it's gotta be like mechanical or something. I don't know. That would make the most sense in my opinion. I'll act as a side protagonist and as your humble protector, managing all the other funkies and taking good care of Gudetama Funky. Yeah, I think Gudetama Funky's gonna need a hand. They're not the most agile funky in the fray. They just want to sleep all day. I like can't stop thinking about what Chris said, where he said that he like kept laughing anytime that he like saw me add the angel wings to the characters, because that's like when you know like the character that I'm drawing is like funky and not just like the character that I'm trying to like base it off of. So it's like this is Winston Overwatch. Okay, wait, let me remove this for a second, okay? This is Winston Overwatch, right? Get rid of this little piece of hair, right? Like, oh my god, Winston from Overwatch? But then as soon as I fucking add the wings, holy shit, it's Funkyghosts. It's Funkyghost Winston. The two defining features that you know. It's me. How would angel wings look on a Probably something like this, right? Hold on. Oop. Probably something like that, sure. I guess like Mercy's wings. Is that how her wings look? Mercy. Watch. Close enough. Kinda got some smaller feathers on the inside. You're recommending me those videos about when they played Megalovania in front of the Pope and that he died. This is insane. Maybe I should run for Pope. There's a spot open now. I could go for it. Who is this Pokemon? But every time we try to guess, they get Angel Wings added and the narrator goes, "It's Funky!" Oh my god. So fucking funny. But like those like guess or who's this Pokemon? Or guess the Pokemon, like the little segments that they would have on the shows would always like piss me off. Cause it would always be extremely obvious like which Pokemon it was. Cause it was usually one that was like featured in the episode, right? Like golly gee, I fucking wonder what Pokemon it is. Do I have to draw all of Winston? Do I have to draw the whole monkey? wait, 1 second. Sorry, the girl got me. No, my dad just came home. I just wanted to go say hi. Oh. Imagine getting angry at a children's Pokemon quiz. Okay, but like, I was a kid. Okay? I'm not saying as an adult that I watch it and I got mad, but it's like when I was a kid, I'd just get annoyed. I was picky. I wanted a challenge. But it was exactly what you expected. I don't know. I'm not super into Pokemon now compared to when I was younger. Because I used to like play the games like as they were coming out, and I would watch the shows and collect cards and all that, but I think current exposure to Pokemon is the TCG Pocket game. And I pull like maybe once every week if I remember now. I think there's like a new pack out, but I haven't even like opened the game to check what it is yet. Why does Winston... Like the OG Winston looks like kinda angry, but like this Funky Winston just looks like confused. Confused and scared. I think it's the lens. Or not the lens, the glasses frames, right? That totally changed the expression. Do I want to look more angry? I think it's fine, right? Winston isn't even scared looking, he's just kinda concerned. I'm mildly concerned, Winston. My brother makes way too much money and I got him onto Pokemon TCG. Now he buys like thousands of... Oh my god. I did not mean to create gambling addict. Van Boer, dude. It's your fault, man. You gave him a vice. A dangerous one. Gotcha. That's crazy though. I mean, it is just gambling. At the end of the day, even if it's Pokemon, it's gambling. Right? Gambling's a dangerous thing. Don't play Genshin, folks. That game will ruin you. Pictures of the polls, not the cards themselves. Oh, wait. So you don't even know if he's, like, getting the good shit. You just know that he's pulling. That's kind of funny. Is he at least, like, I don't know, like, collecting cards? To, like, make decks? For, like, battling? Or does he just, like... He just likes the pulling? Funky idea. You can draw Warrior Me, the band around my head, half hidden beneath my fur with wings on top of them because I want to fit in with the other funkies as Otter Funky. This is sounding like Funkyghosts self-insert fanfiction. One of these funkies is not like the other. Genshin, huh? That game will have a big impact on your life. Oh my god. Some might call it a Genshin impact. I have lost too many comrades to the Hoyo game. Gotcha Void. Some say that they never truly recovered from it. House has like 8 bedrooms and he's started slowly filling them in with Pokemon stuff. No. I think he just likes the hobby. He sends me videos of opening them with his wife's family. Oh, then that's kind of cute. Was he like into Pokemon before then? Or was he like... Or has he like started getting into it because of like the TCG stuff? Hi Funky, not gonna lie. 1,000 Funkies might still lose to one gorilla. Get out. Get out of here. I don't think so. There's no way. No one has faith in me. Why does no one have faith in me? Feel like if there's like 1,000 of me, I could do it. I don't know. Are my chances so slim? Are they that bad? Omni is a man of reason? No, I'm not seeing the reason. If there's 1,000 of me, I gotta have at least like an advantage, right? Like a numbers advantage. You guys are saying, hell nah, that's not possible. Me looking at the funky board and just seeing literally just straight up hyper-realist otter with funky wings. Otherwise it wouldn't fit in. No, but I think his wife was. Well, if his wife and like his wife's family likes it, then that makes sense, I guess. Gotta have someone in your life to also enable it. I feel like a lot of my hobbies that I like have are because of like Lobella. Maybe not hobbies, but a lot of things that I like to watch or read. It's because of Lobella's influence. So hello Luna, how are you? All good, hope you had some good family time. To be fair, I have not been streaming at all either. Winston, hello Shrimp. You're fighting Winston, it's a wrap for you, I think. Okay, but like, it's not Winston, okay? Because Winston is like a hyper-intelligent, like... It's not like an experiment, but you know... He was like raised by like scientists, right? So he's like a hyper-intelligent monkey. But I'm not fighting a Winston Overwatch, okay? I'm just fighting maybe like a regular like silverback gorilla straight from the jungle, okay? It doesn't have cyber augmentations like Winston or like any of the fancy like stuff like the jetpack or the shotgun or whatever it is that he has, his shock baton. It's just a regular gorilla, okay? Regular monkey. That's what I'm up against, okay? I just don't think 100 Funkies have the teamwork skill necessary to beat a gorilla. But it's me. It's just me. So, okay, if there's 100 of me, then does that mean we all think the same, right? So it's like we kind of have like a ability to like telepathically like communicate and like understand each other, you know? Because if it's me, then we're all thinking the same thing at the same time. I think the teamwork would actually be like immaculate then, right? Okay, wait, I think I made Winston too big. I gotta shrink him down. Might be possible, but gruesome. Like, I'm not saying that every Funky's gonna live. I think a couple would die for sure. Like, some have to make a sacrifice so the rest can live. But I think, you know, if we're pitting, like, the teams against each other, you know, the one gorilla versus 100 of me, I think I'd win. Okay, like, even if, like, raw strength is not there, okay? It's a numbers advantage. Also, see you, Luna. Thanks for stopping by. And all good, all good. Enjoy your time. Greetings. Hello, Dan. How are you? How's work? Hope your day's been good. Does the indomitable Funky spirit have the willpower to charge in while other Funkies meet horrific ends? That's true. I didn't consider, you know, the traumatic aspect of seeing yourself being ripped apart by a gorilla. And then watching other copies of you also doing the same thing over and over and over again. That kind of would put me at a disadvantage then. But if it's like a do or die situation, you know, where it's like you have to win or everyone dies. And if there's like so many of you, then maybe, I don't know, you could have like an anime power of friendship moment where it's like, together, anything is possible, you know, and maybe, oh no, maybe that gives me like a buff. I got a funky friendship buff. Also, the gorilla isn't a cyber gorilla, but you get telepathy as a power. But it's like, it's not really telepathy, but it's just so, more so the fact that because it's me, I'm gonna be thinking the same thing as all other 99 guys that are me, right? Is that unreasonable to think so? Like, if you and you are in a room together, you're probably thinking the same thing. There would be no other reason for you not to. Defeating a gorilla with the power of friendship and anime. See, like, if I'm backed by that, I could win. Anything is possible. If Naruto has taught me anything. Datebayo. Believe it. Can I draw like half a monkey? Like half a Winston Overwatch? I'm getting like lazy with it now. Would you be the funky that runs away? Like, okay. I know, like, I said that there's 100 of me and we're practically all the same person, right? But is there like an OG funky? Like, I would be the OG funky because I'm the one like talking to you guys like right now, right? So that means like am I like the leader funky? Would I run away? I don't think I would run away. Cause like, okay, let's say it's like a deathmatch style tournament where it's like we're in an arena with the gorilla and we can't run away. I think I would have to take charge, you know, as the OG funky. I could command the funkies like oh my god, what's his name in Attack on Titan? Blonde guy. Not Armin. The leader. What's his name? Aaron? Am I like the Aaron Smith of the Funkies? You know? Because one of the Funkies has to rise to the challenge and lead them. And as the OG Funky, that would fall on my shoulders, would it not? Maybe I could give them the emotional speech as I like ride into battle. And I immediately get like torn to shreds by the monkey. I don't know. Actually, never mind. I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't read or watched it. I'm not gonna say anything else. But if you know, like, you know what I'm talking about, and that situation is kind of similar to this. It's both monkeys, dude. Both gorillas. He looks so sad. Dude, that's what I said. I said that the funky Winston looks so sad for some reason. Maybe, I don't know, maybe after the battle, you know, the funkies have to fight the gorilla. This is like the funky that like is birthed from that battle. Like it spawns in. Funky Winston spawns in at the very end once all the other funkies have died to the gorilla. Like, you know how like a primal spawns in Final Fantasy? This is like the result. This is the aftermath of the gorilla battle. The primal that spawns. It's Winston Funky. I don't know. Hello Goofy Goober. Hello Cuz. How are you guys? I don't think anyone has the patience to draw a full body Winston like that, especially on a doodle stream. I know. I'm like running out of steam on this Winston. I've been drawing it for like 50 minutes. I'll do like I'll just do the top half. And then I'll call it quits for Winston Funky. So you're the Sigma Funky. Yeah, I am. I'm the top dog. Sigma Funky. I couldn't pass that mantle to any other Funky. Not in good faith. They can't do it like me. have like 5 drawing ideas already and it's killing me to not draw any of them right now. Okay, Funky, pick one please. Ruin Funky, monologue. Naruto Funky cloning himself. Funky trying to bargain with the gorilla to make it give up. Okay, wait, that last one sounds really good. But I'm not a coward. I'm not a coward. There's no way I would give up like that. But that sounds really fucking funny. Oh, this reminds me of like one of my favorite like dungeons in Final Fantasy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep yapping about like Final Fantasy till like the day I die. I'm sorry, you guys. But one of the dungeons in the game, you go to like an island, right? And the first boss fight is a gorilla. And during that fight, you have to pacify the gorilla by like feeding it bananas that like drop from the trees. And if you like don't feed it bananas, it like earns like a damage up buff. So you have to make sure that like every time it like starts feeling hungry, that like one of your teammates like rushes over to like drop a banana to like feed it. It's so fucking funny. I love it. And I think, you know, having done the fight in Final Fantasy, I think I could take on a real life gorilla. I don't know. Like I have battle experience against a gorilla because of Final Fantasy. You guys might laugh because I've been like undergoing a crippling addiction to that game, but realistically, it has given me a battle advantage now against this gorilla scenario. Also, see you later, Onion. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun with your comic. I'm looking forward to it. Greetings. Welcome back, Chris. How are you? I, alongside you, shall speak out loud to the masses of Funkies, delivering our speeches and battle cries as we march forward from Fort Steamsworth into the battlefield. Wow. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you. You boost Funky morale for all the Funkies on the field. Totally not cowarding to a gorilla, right? Totally not. Important question. How much prep time do the Funkies get? I mean, like, what is, like, the original question? It doesn't include anything about, like, prep time, right? I feel like, for fairness, like, it's, like, no prep time. Because I'm also, like, not giving the gorilla prep time either for the fight. And that would be unfair for the gorilla. So, like, what if I just say no prep time? Like, they just plop us all down in the arena, like, ready to go. So no prep time for either side. It's just like a raw battle of strength. Strength and wits, you know? Funky is 6'6", 200 pounds of pure muscle IRL. We just can't envision it. Yeah. That's so true. Yup. That's me. IRL. You thought this was a drawing of Winston Overwatch? Actually, this is what I'm built like. IRL. You guys, I just haven't done a face reveal, so you guys wouldn't know. I'm super tanky, and I crawl around on all fours, and I can smell really good with my nose. Yep. Tricked you. Oh, you saw the Hollow XFF14 collab will be epic? Dude, I saw that and I gasped because they're doing the Titan Extreme fight. And I posted a couple weeks ago on my Twitter that I was doing the Titan Extreme fight with my friends. And that was my first actual I guess raid in Final Fantasy. Not raids, because it's not an actual raid, it's just one battle, but first go at difficult content in the game, I guess. But low-key, I think the Titan Extreme battle traumatized me because my friends and I were at it for 3 days. And then I opened up my phone during supper and I saw that the Hollow girls were also trying to do it, and I was like, oh my god, there's no fucking way. Out of anything they could have done in the game, they're fighting Titan. That's so crazy. But I will be watching. I'm super curious about how it's gonna go. I don't think they're doing the same challenge I did, where we ran with the absolute minimal stats you could have for the fight. So I think they'll be okay, but I will be tuning in for it. What do you think they're gonna use the prep time for? The Funkies? I mean, I don't really know what the Funkies would do in the meantime. Get bananas? Go to Walmart, get a bunch of bananas? 7 to 18 times stronger than an adult male. They can also lift over 1,763 pounds or 800 kilograms of dead weight. A gorilla? 7 to 18 times stronger than an adult male. I feel like even then, 100 of us could do some damage, you know? I mean, if one of us even manages to poke out its eyes, then it's GG for the gorilla. Because once its sight is gone, it's gonna be really difficult for it to keep fighting, right? I feel for anything, once sight is gone, it's GG. Because you won't know where to look anymore. Or if there's 100 guys coming at you, you can't protect the flank, okay? You don't know what side they're coming from, or maybe they start sneaking around and surprise attack you. I don't know. I guess they'll still have they'll still be able to smell. Do they rely heavily though on scent? Why is this poll still closed? Okay, wait, I'm not seeing it on my iPad, which is where I'm reading chat. Okay, 19 votes. 47% think the Funkies could win. Why are more people still in agreement that the gorilla would win? There's no fucking way that you guys have such little faith in me. Please, please. I could win, trust me, you guys, please. Y'all are haters. Y'all are just haters. You don't believe in the indomitable funky spirit. I'm shunning the non-believers. No faith here? I know, no faith. There is no faith here. So if like we're placing bets, okay? Let's say you got I'm streaming this and you guys are watching. Your bets are on the gorilla? Really? Really? You shouldn't ever cower beneath a brutish foe without any resemblance of acceptance and humanity. We shall turn this world to chaotic order, for we are warriors of funkiness. Well said, Cookie Otter, well said. As expected of the interim leader of the funky Gorilla Brigade. Okay, but like the gorilla debate aside, I feel like I'm actually like high-key scared of like real life monkeys. I don't think that's a very unreasonable fear to have. Because I've like read too many like stories of like people trying to like have like household monkey pets or like chimpanzees, and they just fucking maul you to death. Like they don't care. Even if they like are supposedly, you know, closely related to humans, they're still like wild animals. And they're like scary. They will rip you to shreds. Oh my god. I don't know why people think they're so cute, in my opinion. Like, sure, we'll say monkey funny, but IRL, if there's a monkey in front of me, I think I'm running. I don't trust that fucking monkey. I don't trust any monkey. I think people who keep monkeys as pets are low-key dancing with like the devil. They're dancing with death. Cause it's like, dude, that thing could turn on you at any minute for like no reason. They're scary. They're really scary. Like, actually. What percent of funkies are you willing to sacrifice? How many ReZero moments are you willing to give to win? I mean, like, unlike ReZero, there's no retries. You know? It's not like I'm being reborn and the day's resetting. Like, it's do or die. Like, if the funkies lose, they lose. Great funky schism of faith. Yeah, this is what is separating the true funky ghost believers from the fake believers. The non-believers. Y'all really showing your true colors today. I can't believe this. Like Pekara, fucking monkey. Dude, I was surprised to learn that she has like a monkey pet. Does she still have it? Because I thought she got it like a few years ago. Oh, but I guess like the monkey that she has is not like the kind of monkey that I'm afraid of. She has like something that looks more, I guess, like a little lemur. It's cute. Okay, but I guess cute doesn't mean safe. But like the kind of monkey that she has is like a different monkey, I think. Like when I say I'm like afraid of monkeys, I'm more so imagining like What family would I say? Like ones that look more like chimps, I guess? Or like the great apes? What is the most common monkey to have as a pet? Monkey pets. Yeah. See, I'm just like reading like the Wikipedia page on pet monkeys because that's a thing. But like people have kept like chimpanzees, which is a big no-no. I think if you're gonna have a monkey pet, do not choose the fucking chimpanzee because that shit will kill you. It actually will kill you. Don't trust the chimpanzee. What is this one? A capuchin monkey? I don't know. Bottom line, don't keep a monkey around. Don't trust them. You ever see the video of the monkey at a party where the guy goes, "Whose toes are those?" No, I haven't. And the monkey starts screaming and the party gets real quiet. Dude, that would be me. I would be so scared. Like if I pull up to the party and everything's chill and I just hear a monkey, I'm out. I'm out of the door. I'm not sticking around to find out. Depends on the monkey size. Like, I guess like some monkeys, maybe they're small enough to like be harmless. And I guess it totally depends on the demeanor of the monkey. Like, okay, maybe it's a little bit hateful and a little bit reductive of me to say that all monkeys are the same. Sorry to any monkeys in chat. But what I'm trying to look up the species of Pekara's monkey. Pekara monkey. What is its name again? Oh, it's a Senegal bush baby. Oh, these ones are like, I don't even know if I would call this one like a monkey. I guess it's like a primate still, but it's like, yeah, like more like a lemur. But yeah, it's a galago. Nah, the tiny monkeys are even more evil. It's like chihuahuas. Okay, but like, dude, I'm literally a chihuahua fan. I have a chihuahua like right here on screen. I don't know. Maybe the small ones are evil. I don't know. I'm just traumatized by chimpanzees though. And those ones are not small. They're like medium to large monkeys. You see that gorilla at a Japanese zoo that women think is handsome? I have not. Could not be me though. I would be too fearful. But Winston Overwatch, that's a handsome guy. Monkey, we are 50-50? Wait, are we? Hold on, let me open up the stream on my Google Chrome. Oh wait, one more person voted. And they voted for the gorilla! No, guys! Please! How is the gorilla still leading the poll? It was me, Lanky Chin. Lanky Chin when I get you, Lanky Chin. Dude! Oh wait, someone else voted! It's even, it's even! Thank you. Justice has been restored. Still alive? Okay. It looks like more from Madagascar. I think it is, like the same species. It looks like it is. Because it's like in the lemur family, and that's what like mort is supposed to be, right? Because like King Julian is a lemur, but I think mort is supposed to be like a related species. Oh, he's a mouse lemur. Oh yeah, which is a very similar looking species, I guess, to Flores. Bro, please pan your canvas. Rowley Kazuki is glaring at my soul. Okay, my bad. My bad. He's so cute though. Dude. Don't be scared. Okay, wait, hold on 1 second. I got a text. Oh wait, I'm gonna get some dumplings. My dad just texted me. I'll be right back. Kamawa. Oh, Kamawa. Hello. How are you? Hello, hello. Bonobos are chill though. You can trust bonobos? Ah. I don't know if I would trust bonobo monkeys though. Are those the ones with like the really big nose? No, they're not. I'm thinking of a different one. Bonobos scare me. I'm looking at them. I think I would be scared if I saw one. But any of them, like monkeys that look like a little bit too human, I think make me afraid. Okay, wait. I will BRB to go get my food. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, I'm back. I got my food. Just some pan-fried dumplings. Oh my god, I totally forgot about my coffee. I always forget about my coffee when I start streaming. Okay, let's finish this monkey. I still have to finish like 2 more funkies, I think, before I can do that cover. I don't know if I'm gonna work on the silly cover thing today. I might be a little out of silly energy. I might just swap to making some emotes after. Or emote bases. I just finished my last set of commissions. So I want to reopen them, but I think for my emotes, I want to have like a few bases or templates that like people can pick from when they order them. Because I realized that I didn't do that before. But a lot of other people on Regen or people who do like emote commissions already have like a few pre-made, I guess, designs that people can pick from, give them ideas. And I'm like, I like that. Like you get like a little catalog. Hi Funky, I'm back from a trip to Nigeria. Wow, hi Judy. Been a while, how are you? Hope your trip to Nigeria was fun. Sounds cool. What'd you do? What'd you see? My one friend, IRL, is from Nigeria. I think she said that when she's gonna get married, she's gonna have a wedding there too. So maybe I'll go one day. I'm doing great, that's good to hear. So many of you guys are like world explorers. I wanna travel the world one day too. I think when I get my career started, if I start making doctor money, I wanna do a lot of traveling before I get old. A lot of cool structures, that's cool. Kinda dangerous though. Yeah, I think wherever you go in the world, right, there's gonna be pros and cons to it. But that's also why there's like, I guess, travel advisories usually tell you what areas of a country are safe and what aren't. At least in Canada. I know they do that. They have a lot of information for each destination that you can fly to from Canada directly. That's scary though. I hope the rest of your trip was good. Aside from that, do you eat any good food? Because I feel like when you travel, food is like one of the big things, right? feel like a lot of the destinations that I want to go to, like Korea or Japan or China, I just want to go. I don't want to just go for the food, but I feel like the food is like a big part of why I want to go to those places. I love food. I love trying food. Now that I think about it, I've been to almost every European country. That's cool. Because I know you can like easily take a train and get to like another country within like a few hours there. It must be pretty nice. It's pretty easy to just hop from one to another. Not North Korea. I mean, I don't think you can really fly there that easily though. It's a restricted destination for most places. Yeah, I just haven't been to Andorra yet. Oh, where's Andorra? I think I've heard of it, but I don't know where it's located. Oh. It's a very small location in between France and Spain, I see. I didn't know it was its own country, actually. 'Cause it looks like it's a town. And I'm also waiting to go to Monaco next week. Oh, that's cool. Damn, so you're still traveling. You're just resting now in between your trips. Have fun. Hope you have another good trip. Get to see and do a lot. It's like the second smallest country in Europe. Monaco. Oh, I guess it's a city-state, so that makes sense. Mostly for business? Ah, see, that sounds like... Well, I don't know what you do, but I feel like a job where you get to travel a lot can be stressful, but it also sounds like it's gonna be fun. Right? Because of course you're there for work, but at the same time, you also now get to visit these places. Gonna leave the office. Take care. Good luck with the gorilla. Thanks, Dad. Have a safe trip home. I have room for his other jetpack thing. I think so. Well, actually, I might have to scooch him over a little bit. Yeah, it's usually fun. It's just UN ambassador work. Oh, that sounds cool. Wait, you're kind of low-key like a big shot then. Damn. Should I be conducting myself better then? Part-time ambassador for Germany? Oh, I see, I see. Oh, my English grammar isn't the best. I mean, I can still, like, usually understand you pretty well, so I'd say you're fine. But, like, English is, like, also one of those, like, languages where I feel like even if your grammar, like, isn't the best, it's still, like, easy to communicate with other people. Like, as long as you get, like, the keywords down of, like, what you want to say, then I think you can get your point across. I totally drew the proportions wrong for this part of his back. Oopsie. It's fine. I know, around like 13 different languages? I mean, I guess it's probably of like varying fluency, right? Unless you are fluent in all 13, then you're insane. Speaking of, I feel like I really should be like studying a language now too, or like Japanese, because I'm going to Japan on a trip, right? I should probably be learning that, shouldn't I? Oopsie. But wow, you do know a lot of languages. I guess I'm curious because like I only really speak English. So it's like when you're speaking all those languages or you know like a bunch of languages, then like when you're thinking, do you still think in German or are you like thinking in the language that you're like speaking? Yeah, I think low key I'm kind of done with with the Winston. Sorry, gotta go, gotta call. All right, duty calls. All good, all good. Have fun with work. Okay, I think I'm done with Winston. I'm just gonna like leave it at that. I've been freed from monkey prison. Maybe I'll add a, I don't know, like a little white silhouette inside. But aside from that, I think I'm done with monkey. More monkey business. He still looks so sad. Maybe I should fix the expression. But I guess it's like, I don't want to make him look happy either, because I feel like it would be creepy if I made him look happy. But I don't want to draw him like angry. Like default Winston, right? Maybe confused, scared Winston Funky is okay. Maybe he just hasn't had a banana yet. And that's why he looks concerned. He just needs a banana and then everything's okay. Like maybe he's thinking about it. Or actually no, Winston likes peanut butter. Maybe Funky Winston just hasn't had peanut butter yet. How should I draw this? Peanut butter. How does a peanut look? And like a hatch pattern? Is that... Does this look like a peanut? There, okay, wait. That might be a better peanut. Draw a hat, a monocle, and a cane. You might get a sponsorship for drawing a dapper Winston. Oh, Winston Funky. I think Winston has a skin that's like that, no? Where he's all dressed up. I don't remember what the skin is called, but I'm pretty sure there's one like that actually in the game. He's in deep thought about peanut butter. I actually had peanut butter yesterday. My bagel. But I only had it because we were out of cream cheese. I felt so bamboozled. I bought cream cheese like a while ago, specifically for my bagels, and as far as I'm aware, no one else in my house eats bagels So I was like, oh, okay, it's still in the fridge. Because I still remembered having some and I saw it like a couple days ago. But when I went to eat my breakfast, it was gone. I was so devastated. Someone took my cream cheese. So I had to eat my bagel with peanut butter instead. And it was good, but it like wasn't what I wanted. I was kind of sad. Hmm. Maybe I should add a white silhouette for every drawing I've done so far. I feel like that'll help to make them stand out a little bit. Tsuchikawa, Funky. Let me get rid of this Winston. He doesn't need to be. Yeah, peanut butter, always the rebound when you settle for second place. Like, peanut butter's good, and it's like usually it's either cream cheese or peanut butter, right? That I'll eat with like my toast or with my bagels. But I just went in expecting the cream cheese to be there, only to be met instead with pure devastation, finding out that someone in my house ate it and they like finished the whole container too. Cause like I don't think I like really put into much of it when I bought it. So I still had a lot of like cream cheese left from what I remember. But when I found out that it was actually all gone, I was so sad. But if anything, I think it was probably Lobella that went in and ate all of it because sometimes they just eat like random things that's in the fridge just because it's in the fridge. Like, I don't know if you have family members or like people that you live with that are like that, but they just like get into anything or eat anything in the fridge just because it's in there. Doesn't matter what it is or whose it is, they'll just eat it. I gotta be like those people on like, what was it? On like Weibo that like started putting like talisman on food to try to like ward off other people from eating it. People would like take their lunches to like work, right, or school, and they would just cover them all over with like yellow talisman to like scare away people from trying it or opening it. Dude, that's what I gotta do now with stuff that I buy for myself and keep in the fridge, because otherwise someone's gonna touch it and I'm not gonna be happy. Touch my food or I'll curse you or something. I don't know, I just feel like food is like something that you just don't mess around with other people. Maybe that's just me, or maybe it's like my inner like primal survival skills kicking in. but it's like, if you like eat my food or food that like I've been saving, I'll get like really sad. Like one time, Funky Dad ate some leftovers that I had from like a dinner, and I was like so mad at him because I like really wanted to eat those in the morning, and then like when I woke up and opened the fridge, they were gone. Is that a common thing though? Because I guess it's just food, right? You can always cook more or like buy more. It's not really a big deal. I feel like with me, that's like a line that you can't cross. Don't mess with my food. I will cry. What did I not color in? Because this is not filling up. It's gonna be like 1 pixel that I like didn't color. Bro. Where is it? Where's the gap? Am I blind? Oh wait, it's right there at the ear and the wing. See it. Right here. Okay, now that should fill. Yay! So I'm just saying, if we were like out in the wild and like fending for ourselves, you know, scavenging the forest, and I don't know, you like take my berries or like or like the rabbit that I hunted or something, I would go feral on you for sure. That's what this is telling me about my primal survival instincts. Speaking of survival instincts, did the poll shift or is it still the same? Wait! I got one more vote for Funky! Let's go! Wait, maybe there is faith in me after all. I think the 100 Funkies, they're getting there. Unless one more person comes in and then it's a tie all over again. But let's say like the gorilla isn't like a gorilla. Like, let's say it's like another animal. Like a hippo. Or like a bear. Or like one of those other like predators out in the wild that people are like, you should like never like mess with, right? If it's something else, like a hippo, would I stand a chance? I feel like hippos are also like scary. I don't think they are as agile as like a gorilla, right? Because gorillas are land animals, right? They're forest, jungle dwellers, so they can get around the terrain pretty fast. Meanwhile, like hippos are more suited for water. So maybe, I don't know, if I like was fighting, like 100 funkies were fighting a hippo, would my odds be better? Because like if the battle's on land, the hippo would be at like a severe disadvantage, right? Like a terrain debuff. I could beat the hippo. But if it's something like, I don't know, like a bear, I don't know if I'd have better odds against a bear versus a gorilla. Because bears are also land animals, but they aren't on... I think it has agile... I gotta... Hold on, let me look at it. I gotta look at what a bear looks like again. Because they can stand on 2 legs, but they can also crawl on all 4s, right? And they're pretty fast, from what I've seen. But compared to like A gorilla? I don't think like bears are like the hack and slash type. I feel like it's just like the bites, right? Like if you get bitten by the bear or grabbed by the bear, then it's over. Meanwhile, like with its mouth, but like I don't know, like a gorilla can grab you with its hands. Maybe maybe I would also have better odds against the bear. I don't know. A secret compartment, strategic deployment, e.g. berries behind onions, yogurt in front of tuna. I think in my household, it doesn't like matter where you put the food. Like if someone's hungry and they're like looking through it, I feel like they're gonna get to it. Like no matter where it is in the fridge. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Because my cream cheese that I had in the fridge wasn't like in the front, it was like somewhere in the back, kind of hidden behind something, and Lobella still found it somehow and got into it. Or maybe I like disguise it in like another container, you know, something less tantalizing as like cream cheese. I don't know. I gotta do like a fake out situation where it's like I put a container in a container. What would be something that would like deter you though from like eating it? I don't know, just like random. I guess yeah, like you said, like tuna, something like fish, like a fish container, and I put my cream cheese in there. Hola amigos. Hello user Amogus. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh. Yes, sus. Okay. Speaking of Among Us, uh Among Us 3D is out on Steam next week, right? I really want to play it and stream it with some VTuber friends. Cause I like played like Among Us when it first came out, but only with like a few like my IRL friends. And I think I've like talked about it on stream before, but like my IRL friends aren't really gamers. So when we played Among Us, they didn't really understand like the point of the game or like the fact that you kind of have to be like sneaky about it, I guess. Like they were terrible at the game, but it is like too easy to deceive them, you know? So I didn't really get the full Among Us experience, I think, because most of the people I was playing with didn't know what they were doing. But when Among Us 3D comes out, I want to play it. I want to see how it goes. I think it'd be very fun and very chaotic. Because it's already been out on VR, I think, for a while, but this is just like the port for Steam. Flat screen support, as they call it. I think I'm gonna swap to doing my emote stuff. Give me like 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Hopefully this should... Yeah, I think it looks fun. Okay. I wanna work on my emote stuff now, but doing it on my iPad just to make it a little bit more easier on myself. I already have all my emote stuff on my iPad. I don't know, I just like doing art for different things on different programs. Maybe it's weird, but I just feel like it's more comfortable for me personally to do like art stuff in like for streams on my iPad. Clip Studio, it's okay, but I feel like I don't know. I just like using Clip Studio for other illustrations when I'm not streaming, if that makes sense. I am back. Welcome back, Cookie Otter. How are you? Because my music's kind of quiet too. Let me fix that. Okay, so the plan is I'm reading more, I guess, templates for my commission work. For emotes on VGen. So I don't know if I want to like, I guess, reuse a bunch of my emotes for like other people, because I feel like I just want some of the emotes that are mine to like remain mine. So I don't really want people to like request stuff that I've already done, because I feel like how I have it set up on my VGen is a little bit misleading. Because I've only really drawn a lot of emotes for myself. So I just put all of mine onto like a sheet for people to look at. But I feel like it kind of gives the wrong impression that those are the options that people can pick from. So I'm gonna create a separate sheet now to advertise that people can pick if they want, if that makes any sense at all. So yeah. There's still like a few that I had sketched out from before that I like didn't end up making for myself. I feel like these would be pretty good ones to have. Like what, I've got like a rabid emote one. I've got like a sweating, kind of nervous one. One with like the eyes lighting up, and then a simple like nodding one. I feel like these would, you know, popular. I feel like these are like emotes that I personally use a lot, so maybe other people when they're commissioning, they also want similar emotes. I don't know. I guess like what emotes do you guys use a lot? I guess in like Discord or whatever. Maybe I'll think about some that I could also add to my list for commissions. I think so far though, the nodding one for sure. Kind of want to have as a example. So I'm probably just gonna finish sketching it out. Since it's just gonna be like a template though, the character is just gonna be bald. Do I have this set at the correct size though? It's 500 by 500? What did I say that I was gonna put them at? Hold on. 500 by 500. Okay, yeah. It's good. Strong layer. I don't know though what kind of style I want to do for these emotes, because I guess it's popular for people to do like chibi styles or like cute styles where like the faces are kind of squishy. I might try to keep it that way for these, just so it can have more appeal, I guess, to the general public. What have you been doing? I finished the Winston So now I'm just moving on to commission stuff. So I'm planning out some emote templates that I can put on VGen where I have my commissions. Right now I'm working on a nodding emote. I think a nodding emote would be a good template to have. I also like want to make sure that my art for these emotes looks like, I guess, consistent in case people want to like order like jizz. I don't want to have like one emote in one style and then they like order two. They just kind of look weird next to each other, if that makes sense. So maybe I will try to keep them all in like a cuter chibi style so everything kind of looks uniform. Also, if everything is like a little bit less detailed, then it's more readable as an emote, right? Because if you add too many details to it, um, then it kind of gets lost when people use it. Because everything is downscaled, right? In Discord or in Twitch or YouTube, like wherever the emote is. EP07, Headpat, etc. Those are some good ones. Yeah, like a tired one, a saluting one, a headpat one. Those are all good ideas. I should also just like look at like what other popular streamers like to use or what their chats like to use. I think the ear's a little bit big. So I just want to make sure that like even though I'm drawing it, uh, with like the square orientation in mind, that the size of it is also good. Because sometimes even if it looks fine like this, you like zoom out a lot, you can kind of tell that it's not really using the canvas very effectively. Gotta reposition some, I think. I'm also kind of scared sometimes to make emotes that like cut off hair, cut off the face a little bit. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of emotes that people get cut off some of the details anyways. Let me just look online for a second and see. Yeah. What am I worrying about? It's fine if part of it gets cut off. probably this is okay. And then what? We also want to do like a tired emote. How would that look? Probably usually something like drooling. I don't know. I feel like it's cute when like sleeping emotes, the character has some drool coming out and like a little snot bubble coming out of their nose. So something like something like this, right? I'm probably gonna change the layout, but kind of like the basic idea is an expression like this. A drooling mouth and like a little bubble coming out of the nose. Maybe I'll just have it with like head slightly tilted. Right. Body still like facing forward. So like the person's falling asleep at their chair or something. I have a really bad habit of like drawing like really big ears on characters. I don't know why. I always notice that though. It's so odd. Maybe it's like a stylistic thing on my end where I just like drawing the ears a little bit bigger. I don't know. Eyes down. Snot bubble. Maybe I'll make the drool a little bit thinner. Should they have like, I don't know, like a little blanket? Little blankie wrapped around their shoulders? Would that be cute? Be cute. Usually people like to have, I don't know, the blanket like covering their head a little bit too. But I don't know if I really want that, actually. Maybe it's more fine like just this. I don't know, something like this I think is okay. And then if they want a blanket or something, they can just ask me, I don't know. Like this eye still needs to be a little bit lower. There. Always thought anime styles have an exaggerated part, large eyes, ears, hair, etc. Yeah, I think so. Like, oh my god, my no way my pen's gonna die. They definitely do, right? But I think like even in my like normal art, sometimes I give my characters big ears. Even if I'm not trying to have it look super exaggerated or like stylistic, it just ends up happening. Oh man. I was in a public restroom and this guy asked me why there's a baby changing station in the men's bathroom. And I said, "Does dudes have kids?" I think he might have interpreted that as a transgender comment, but I was just trying to say fathers do exist. I mean, even if they're like trans or not, guys still have kids. I don't know. Maybe because people often think that it's like women, right, that are supposed to be the caretakers. There's always like dads. They don't even have to be like single dads. Like dads that fucking take care of their kids, change their diapers is not an unusual thing. That's kind of funny. That guy is just silly, I think. Give me one shake. I'm gonna try to look for my charging adapter for my pen. I put it down somewhere near me and I don't know what happened to it. 1 second. Okay, so bad news is that I'm a silly guy who puts my stuff in random places. Means I don't know where I put my adapter. So I'm gonna charge my Apple Pencil for 1 second. Sorry about that. And I don't have like one of the newer Apple Pencils that you can just like attach to the side and have it charge. I have like the old 1st gen one where it like plugs directly into like the charging port of your iPad. It's such a stupid design choice, and I really don't know why they made it that way. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for that to charge to a decent percent so I can finish drawing. Whenever I would go out onto campus when I was in university and I would like take notes and stuff, I would like use my iPad, right? Because you have to like charge the pen by plugging it into the port. People would like always like look at me funny. They'd be like, "What the hell is this?" Because everyone had the newer pen, but because I've had mine for a few years for like art stuff, no one else had the first generation pen. So I just looked like an idiot during lecture with the pen poking out of my iPad the whole time, waiting for it to charge. I feel like I should replace my stuff soon though, because even like my iPad, it's like the iPad Pro, I want to say like one of the early, what's loud music? Okay, that's better. It's one of the like early gen iPad Pros. So support for it was kind of, I think, discontinued because the newer iOSs run really slow on it. And it's been having like more and more problems. So I think it's nearing its retirement pretty soon. Student discount while you can. True. I haven't technically had my graduation yet, so I'm still considered a student. Maybe. I gotta think about buying a new iPad, I think. Yeah, well, I can still cash it on it. You're right. I don't really know which like iPads are good these days though. Because I bought like one of the recommended ones for its time. It was like 6 years ago already. A lot of iPad Pros out there now. Let me check Best Buy. What does Best Buy have? Oh god, they're all expensive. $1,200, $1,700. Hell nah. Okay, I might have to stick it out with the old iPad for a little while longer, I think. God damn! It's a lot of money for an iPad. You graduating this semester? Yeah, I am. It's coming up in a few months. So once that's over, I'll actually be a graduate, and then I can call myself unemployed for real, for real. Hashtag twin. Wait, Vampo, are you also graduating? Congrats! Did you finish in your fall term? Or are you finishing with this semester? I walk in like a week? Oh, that's really fast. I thought like in the US, finals are this week, or were last week. So they had your ceremony like right after finals. It's pretty nice. Cause here I think they like wait until the spring semester is done, and then they have the grad ceremonies. But like if you still have to take classes in the spring before you can graduate, I don't think you can walk in the spring ceremony. Because it was only people that like were finishing the winter semester that could walk this spring. Finish. Okay, okay. So you literally just finished your classes. Cool. What are you aiming to do for a job? I mean, I'm applying for med school this year, so we'll see how it goes. I'll still be streaming until then, right? And I feel like even if I do get in, I'll probably still be streaming. I don't know if I would be streaming as much though, because school sounds low-key kind of crazy. So I probably wouldn't have like a ton of time. But I don't know, I could start doing more study streams and whatever, and you can watch me go insane. I mean, you already do watch me go insane, but you can see me actually, like, go crazy, crazy mode. Grad school, twin times two? Maybe. I don't know. Like, I was looking at a lot of grad programs here, and I feel like the ones offered to my undergrad's uni aren't really all that appealing to me. And I was in a research lab for some time, so I worked with a lot of the master's students and the PhD student, but I wasn't totally into it. Because if I were to go to grad school, I would probably have to go through a biochemistry program because my undergrad was biochemistry, right? But if I were to do that for grad school, I would probably be miserable. Not gonna lie. I don't know. Just the whole R&D stuff for that major is not very fun, in my opinion. It's not something I'm super interested in. Like, I'm fine with, like, doing experiments, reading literature. That's all good and dandy, but it's not something that I'm, like, wanting to do for life, you know? So with that, I'm like, I don't think I would want to go to grad school for that. I did see in another part of Canada, there's like another grad program for like medical illustration. And I was thinking about that because that would be pretty cool, but I like talked to my family about it and they weren't too keen on it because they were like, oh, you want to go to med school. Now you want to become a medical illustrator. And I was like, yeah, you're right. You guys are kind of right. But if not medicine, I think I could get into like pharmacy pretty easily because I already have experience with it, having worked at a pharmacy for like a really long time. That was originally like my plan for graduation post-university, but I kind of changed my aspirations a bit to med school because I did want to be a doctor when I was like younger in like elementary school. And then I got scared and was like, actually, no, I don't want to be a doctor. Doctor's scary. Doctor, too much responsibility and too much on your shoulders. Let me be a pharmacist. And then once I actually started working with pharmacists, they were like, don't go to pharmacy school. They were like, if you want to be a doctor or have an inkling of wanting to be a doctor, just go for med school. And I was like, damn. Okay, sure. They were all like, if I could go back, I would just go to med school. I was like, okay. Word. I'll listen to your advice. But it's also like not uncommon for like people here to swap from the pharmacy program to the med program. I guess, I mean, that just tells you a lot about the state of pharmacy in my area. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. And I kind of feel like I realized what I wanted a little bit too late because while I could have been pre-med during my undergrad and afforded more time to study and look into things, now that I'm like, oh, I want to do it, I like already finished university. And I don't really have a lot of like pre-knowledge about the whole application process compared to someone else that would have been pre-med the whole time. But it's fun. It's not like resources aren't out there to teach you, but I'm maybe at a slight disadvantage, I think. I'm also aiming for med school. Oh, good luck, Cookie. Maybe we'll see each other sometime in the future. We'll both be doctors. A suture and surgical ligature live stream? Nice. Maybe I can live stream a surgery that I'm doing. An operation. I don't know. I don't think I would want to be a surgeon though. I feel like a surgeon might be like too much for me. I feel like if anything, I would probably just do like dermatology. I guess like dermatologists, they still do like minor operations, but like I don't want to do anything that like messes around with like stuff that's like super important, you know, like the heart or the brain. Hell nah. No way. I had one friend that wanted to be a heart surgeon, and I'm like, you're crazy. Let's see if this will connect. Okay, it's back. Dentistry? Dentistry? I don't know. I personally am not super into dental, and here at least the program for dentistry is like more expensive than med school. And I'm like, for what I want to do and the cost, if I'm more interested in medicine, I would just go for medicine. I don't want to pay more to be something that's not like my end goal, you know? That's the alternative. It's like almost like 100K more to go to dentistry school here compared to med school. It's fucking insane. I don't know why it is, but yeah. Probably not me. I think I am much younger than you. Plus we live on different continents, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe one day. Like a conference, I don't know. Yeah. Funky old as fuck. I am not old. I am in my prime. 22. I'm not a grandpa yet. I'm still young and hip and sprightly and youthful. I feel like I need to make this face more squishy for the nodding one. Because the sleepy one looks way more chibi and stuff. "22, almost retirement age for real." Dude, if you're graduating this year, aren't you like the same age as me? Give or take, probably like a year. If I'm going in the retirement home, you are too. What are you talking about? I'm young and spry, alright. You're young, hip, and spry, but I'm not. Something's not adding up. I don't know, I still feel like even in their 30s, that's still like, I don't know, the 30s are still considered like young to me. Maybe because I've worked with a lot of people that are like in their 30s, that it's like I don't think 30 is like old by any means. And even like being in my early 20s, I don't feel like an adult at all. I still feel like a big teenager sometimes, and I act like it too, but you could probably already tell that. I don't even act like a teenager. Sometimes I act like I'm fucking 12, dude. I act like a kid. Weird how it is 1 in the morning for me, and I haven't heard a single sign of the curse, nor have I mentioned ear pavilions. Oh, so you've been cured. You've been freed of the curse. Congrats. Got like 7 dog years on me. I don't even know how many dog years is a year. Wait, Google. Oh, I see. Okay. I've made the conversion. I see. Plastic surgery for the win. Wait, plastic surgery for who? For me? You're saying I've got plastic surgery? Oh my god. No. It's all natural beauty. Trust me. I think I would be too scared though to get like plastic surgery if I'm older. Because I've seen too many horror stories of like surgeries gone wrong, or it's like the stuff like over time just does not look as good. So they've kind of like mutilated themselves unintentionally, you know, and it's sad. 'Cause it's just people trying to like feel good about themselves, you know? But instead they just get like a super botched operation that like messes them up or disfigures them permanently. I couldn't ever do plastic surgery. Honestly, I didn't even know the conversion. I've got closer to like dog years on me. Why do you have to keep putting it in dog years? Because now you're making me sound old. Extra old. I don't need surgeries. I'm beautiful. Funky probably is very beautiful too. I'll cookie. You're a flatterer. You get extra points. We're all beautiful here. Everyone in this stream, in this chat is very beautiful. Heart and soul, body and mind. You have nothing to worry about. Pookies, don't worry. You're ancient. Wow, that makes me feel so much better about myself, Vanbor. Thank you. But at least if I'm ancient, that must mean that I'm like mysterious and like wise, right? Like I've accumulated a lot of knowledge throughout all these years that I've been on this planet. Sup? What have I missed? Oh, Ghost, how are you? Hope your day's been good. We were finishing the curse art from Tuesday, and I drew myself as Winston Overwatch. And now we're working on emote templates. Next time, I will finish your Roger, your Funky Roger. Because I also still have to draw myself as the Sasquatch, or not Sasquatch, the Yeti guy from the regular show. I don't remember what his name is. Okay, this face is still not squishy enough. Power of the liquefy tool. I think that's better. You bear the mark, you are cursed. No! No! Cursed to be super awesome and cool? Maybe. Yeah, I know. It's a tough burden to carry. You still have to draw Badass Me Warrior. True, I do have to draw you and the other viewers as well. But I'll draw you guys on the cover once I've finished all the funkies. Probably. You have plans for the summer? Are you gonna enjoy fun employment? I love that term. I'm gonna start using that. Fun employment. I am gonna be studying for my MCAT, obviously, but I also want to do some volunteering as well. I think volunteering would be good for my application at the very least. I was gonna work part-time, but I feel like already with what I have planned, if I also get like a part-time job, I might be a little bit overwhelmed with things. It might be hard for me to focus. So probably just volunteer and study and stream. Maybe go on trips with family and friends. That too. I might meet up with a certain someone, but that's still in the works, so I'm not gonna say anything yet because I don't know if it's gonna happen. But if everything goes to plan, hopefully that also does work out. My days have gone well. Got my magic cards as you saw. I'm just going through the day at work. Oh, good luck. Good luck. Are you in for the evening shift? Finished my final. This is my last in-person final, yippee. Congrats, Kalulu. Welcome home. Glad your exam is over. How do you feel about it? Do you think you did okay? Chem? Is that physical chemistry? Or... yeah, physical chemistry? Gross. Did not enjoy physical chemistry. I don't know what P-Chem is, but all chemistry is just physics but evil. Yeah. I don't know. I need to do a lot of like revision of like chemistry and organic chemistry, especially for the exam. And I'm not looking forward to it because even though I've like already finished all those classes, those were like ones that I did not have fun with. I just think of Walter White. Oh no. Oh wait, OBS, why are you disconnecting? Bad OBS, bad. I think I'm back now. I'm a B+, 0.3% away from an A. I just hope I make enough to get an A. I work my butt off in this class. Dude, you're so close. Praying for you. You can do it, you can do it. Gotta trust, gotta believe. Yeah, I hated like situations like that where I was like a percent away from like getting an A in that class. I would always like walk away feeling so defeated after. I could make that face a little smaller. No, that looks silly. Bigger? Maybe eyes lower. Oops. Eyes lower. Snot bubble a little bit smaller. There we go. I think that's fine, right? That kind of communicates sleepy or eepy. My uni doesn't use the plus or minus scale, and I love that. My uni does plus but not minus. I think it's so weird how like different institutions have different like grading scales. I wish there was just one that was like uniform, because converting at other places, like especially if you want to do like grad school and you're trying to like check course equivalencies, it's like so annoying. Some universities have like conversion scales or conversion sheets, but I'm just like, can't you all just like use one thing? Just make everyone's life a little bit easier. It's another one of those emotes. Head pat. What a head pat look like? My university has its own calculator conversion scale thing, but it inflates my grades so much that it gets me excited. But when it shows up on my transcript, it's lower than expected. No! Oh, that sucks. Then it just gets your hopes up for nothing. Then if it like doesn't even accurately reflect your grade, why is it like there? Wide funky? Wide funky? Why am I gonna be wide for mode? What would that look like? I don't know. Is this what you wanted, Van Boer? It looks like Clarence. Oh, does it? Like, it kind of does, I guess. Is it because of the cheeks? How about next drawing stream you draw Kai? Kai fun? Oh, like funky, but like backward. Not backwards, but like the other way around. Stog. Stog enough. Evil funky. I really want to open up a VGen commission service that's me, but that's just me drawing your character for like VTubers, but as like one of those like guys in like a propeller hat with like a big lollipop. Do you think people would pay for it? But it's like I just draw their VTuber like this or something. Ignore the fact that the arm is like super long. Hold on. I can fix the proportion. Kind of fix them. Who ate the cheese wheel? The puppy with the cheese wheel shaped mouth. Funky that totally did not eat the cheese wheel. Oh, the JD Funky. Dude, the fucking edits that people would make of him, they make me cry. They're so stupid. It's so funny. When are we going to have our next gaming stream? I was thinking about that, because I bought Cruelty Squad, and I really want to play Cruelty Squad, but I also really want to finish Signalis. Kazuki also bought me Outer Wilds, so I do have Outer Wilds to play now too. But I also want to play Call of Boba and Slime Rancher. Guys, I just want to play all my games. And Final Fantasy. Watch me just pick Final Fantasy and then I just don't even stream it. I just play it at like 2 AM in the morning and no one will know. I don't know, I just got a lot of options to pick from. Maybe Signalis, though. I want to finish Signalis. Please play Outer Wilds. It's one of the best. Okay, I think like after I finish Signalis, I'll probably play Outer Wilds because Signalis is like a story story-driven game. And I don't want to start like 2 story-driven games at once. Otherwise, I'm gonna like forget what's going on in like one of them if I start playing another. So oh, true. It was on the New Year's list. The resolution. So I kind of do have to play it eventually. That looks weird. I don't know how. Sorry, cheese wheel jump scare. But I want to draw this. So I want like the head kind of slightly hidden, so you can kind of get more of a perspective on the hand. Something like something like this would be cute, right? Okay, the amount of times I've seen you on FF14 at 2 a.m. is slightly concerning, to be honest. Dude, I used to love MMOs when I was younger, and I feel like getting back into an MMO has been so bad for me. I just like playing silly games with my friends and doing dungeons with them at 2 a.m. in the morning. Can't play story games. Just get bored. ACS or League, never pick it back up. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I haven't played... Like, before I, like, started streaming, I don't think I played a lot of story games. I think maybe, like, my last story game that I, like, played would have been, like, Breath of the Wild. Which would have been, like, 4-ish years ago. Okay, I think I'm gonna come back to the head pet emote. I don't really know how to draw it for now. What other emote ideas did I have? Oh, oops. Oh, I'm scrolling past a lot of things that you guys aren't supposed to be seeing. Yeah. I had a feral. Or maybe I'll do the sparkly eye one. I like more story flowy and emotional games. I think personally, I like playing like sandbox games where you get to like make stuff and explore, like Minecraft or Terraria. I think like, out of all the games that I own, those are the ones that I have like the most hours in. I have a few hundred hours in both Terraria and like modded Terraria, and then God knows how many hours in Minecraft and modded Minecraft. Terraria banger, true. Have you played Calamity? Get 1,000 hours on it. Summer on my Steam account. Damn. I don't think I even have 1,000. It looks like I have about 100 hours in both vanilla and modded, so I have 200-ish hours. 1,000's insane. I never played modded really. Played Calamity with a friend once, but we never even got close to finishing. I'd say it's worth it. I like a lot of the stuff that it adds. And the fights are fun too. I think it's like fun solo, but you can get a friend to play with you. It'd be lots of fun. I'm still trying to convince Kazuki to play Calamity with me. I need Kazuki to play more Terraria so I can backseat. Yeah, I don't know. I'll ask him again once he's home if he wants to play Terraria with me. I remember when he was playing and I was watching him kill bosses without setting up the platforms. It drove me a little insane. He was just like running around in the caves doing the fights, and I was just like, what is he doing? Did you ever look into Vintage Story? Oh, I did have that written down, but I don't think I looked into it much. But I do want to find like more sandbox games to play, because you know, Minecraft and are good and all, but it's like once you've been playing so much of it over the years, it's just like, I don't know. It gets the same. It's too much of the same. But this one kind of looks like Minecraft. Low key. Actually, high key, it does. Kind of just looks like Minecraft. I don't know. Is it free? I don't see it on Steam. Oh, because it was based on a mod. Oh, for Minecraft. I see. Maybe I would look into it, but if it like kind of looks and plays like Minecraft, I feel like I would just play Minecraft. I don't know. Your story is peak. Wish I had more time to sit down and play it. Okay, I mean if you're convinced it's pretty good, maybe I'll give it a shot. I'm just a little bit iffy based on like how it looks. But you know, they say don't judge a book by its cover. How did you meet Kazuki? I literally met him because I went on twitter.com one day like 4 years ago and looked up scientist VTuber. And I'm not kidding. Cause it was like back then when I was first like thinking about getting into VTubing. Cause I made my model in like 2022. So it was like something I wanted to do since even like 2021. So I was just like getting a feel for like what the not market was look like, but like what kind of models and characters people had out there already. And I was like in university at that time, right? And I was like, oh, I'm in science. I guess it kind of makes sense if I pick a VTuber character model that's like also sciencey. And legit, that's just what I looked up as like scientist VTuber in Twitter, and that's how I found him. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll watch one of his streams. And here we are. Now we're oomphs. It looks similar, but it doesn't play similar. Okay. So don't judge a book by its cover. In university in 2021, ancient. Dude, I am not ancient. That was only like 4 years ago. Not that long ago. Maybe I do want to have a little lollipop propeller hat emote. That's kind of funny, actually. Basically my role model. I don't know if I would call him my role model. We're friends. Someone to be a role model, they have to be a positive influence. But I feel like he's such a bad influence for me. He just gives me brain rot. Take care, Funky. Working in a few hours. Thanks for the stream. Ganbatte. Oh, thanks, Sirius. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck with work. Sleep well, sleep well. That was like 35 dog years ago. Stop using dog years. You literally are making me sound like I'm ancient. That I belong in like a care home. Come on now. Monkey's always asking herself, what would Kazuki do? Am I really? I was still in high school that far back. Really? Okay, this is like weird to me. Cause like, I feel like when I'm in a lot of other online spaces, I'm always the youngest. But for some reason, now that I'm streaming, people that watch me are all younger than me. Like, dude, what is up with that? I don't get it. All my friends are older than me, but people that watch me are all younger. I don't know what kind of phenomenon this is supposed to be. We're normal aged? What the heck? What is normal age supposed to mean? That just means you guys are like 2 to 3 years younger only. That's not that crazy. Well, hello, Zeroverses. Why am I being invaded by the Cyber Military Authority? Wait, what laws did I break? Okay, wait, actually, you're kind of being annoying. Odds? Can you get this guy, actually? Wait, Chris! Suck him, Chris! Thank you. So funny that I can do that. Mods, get this guy. Honestly, I think it's like if you're a public figure, people generally idolize older people. Idolize isn't the correct term for every case, but I'm using it to get my point across. I think I get what you mean, but it's like, people don't usually know how old I am. Well, maybe people always assume that like whoever they're watching is like older than them. But then that doesn't necessarily mean that they are older, right? I don't know. I think he evened out the poll before his unfortunate end. He rigged the poll? Wait, what did he vote in favor of? Wait, it's 100 Funkies. It's tied, wait. Maybe he was one of the good ones. Shit. It's fine. Oh, he voted for the gorilla. Okay, never mind. He was not one of the good ones. He went gorilla. Okay. Fuck that guy then. Damn it. Even the randoms think I'm gonna die to a gorilla. Aren't you like 6 pounds? No? How small do you think I am? That's like a bag of apples. Even like less than a bag of apples. I don't know what that is in Canadian. 5 pounds? I mean, I can kind of already tell how much 5 pounds is. It's like not uncommon for some things here to be in pounds. Like 2.3 kilos. What number in line to fight the gorilla would you be? 100. I'm the final boss. I'm the final fungi. $600 Timbits is 6 pounds. Oh, wait, now I know how much that is. Oh, thank you, Van Boer, for the helpful Canadian conversion. I would not have known otherwise how much that would have been. Fucking 600 Timbits. I had Tim Hortons recently. I think that's important information for you all to know. Canadian patriotism is still alive. What are you drawing right now? Trying to draw emote templates for VGen. I want to draw one that's like a little jovial little boy, like the propeller hat and like a big lollipop. I think that would be a hit with the masses, in my expert opinion. I think I had it down this way. It's a little bit too round and big. Needs to be a little bit smaller. What in the state of sorrow on the streets of eastern London is a Timbit? A Timbit is like a donut hole. Just like a small spherical like donut pastry that you get at like Tim Hortons. Should I draw like the kid like licking it too? Like, here's the lollipop. Alright. Like, maybe this is too much. Maybe just the kid holding the lollipop is like enough. How is that supposed to measure weight? It's like the Canadian equivalent, you know, like the Canadian metric system. Like how in America they use like freedom units. Here everything is like in Horton units. So it's like one got like Timbits, right? And then like 10 Timbits is like 1 Horton, and like 10 Hortons is like a double-double. You know what I mean? I like the stupid smile. He's so happy. He's ready to like dig into like his big lollipop. Okay, I'm just sketching it out, so this is gonna look kind of janky, but like, you know, it's gonna have a big swirl. Maybe I'll make this a little bit bigger. Might not be good though. This composition is good. Current lollipop? Wait, like it's good or it's not good? Oh, biting the lollipop. Oh. Wait, did I miss that message? We don't use anything outside of the main metric system in Mania. Oh, got you. No, I'm just fucking with. There is no such thing as a Canadian Tim Hortons metric system. Unfortunately, I was lying. I was doing as they say, making up shit as I go. I feel like I want to rethink the composition of this. I feel like I want to have like the character here, right? And like the lollipop like in front, like they're holding it out. But it still needs to be like a big lollipop. I just don't want it to like cover too much. Maybe I'll draw the person a little bit smaller then. Or do I just draw them like this? Where it's like they've got like the full body, but like a huge lollipop. think I like this composition a little bit more. Like holding it out to you. I think only the face looks better, really? Did you like the other one more? I like the other one too, but I feel like it doesn't really show off the person as well in the other one. I think the body needs to be a little smaller. Like this. Yes? Okay. Honestly, bro, even smaller? Wait, really? Okay, perfect. Really? This is just the rough sketch. Yeah, I think I'm digging it. Make sure the propeller is big and obvious. Oh, true. You'll make the propeller big. Gonna go for a little while. Hope the stream doesn't end until I come back. Honestly, I might end like in a few minutes because I'm like looking at the time and it's almost time for my family to like get back and stuff. So that's usually when I end stream. Plus we did just finish our little jovial lollipop boy. Honestly, if anything, probably now's a good time. But I can smell supper is done too. Oh, and this dude got a League of Legends. Alright. Fun's over. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end it then. I'll probably finish working on this on my own time. And then do some more art stuff, I guess, on stream. Maybe tomorrow morning. If not tomorrow, then maybe Sunday. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna head out. Thanks for watching, guys. I guess I'll end the poll, and it looks like it was perfectly half and half. So half the people thought that I'm gonna be fucking mauled to death by the gorilla, and half the people actually had faith in me and thought that I would maybe overpower it with 100 of me. So everyone who voted for the gorilla, you're banned. I don't want to see your face anymore. Okay. But yeah, thanks for stream. Well, thanks for coming. Have a good night. I'll see you guys maybe Sunday or tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, bye-bye.